How's it going, guys? Jace here, back with another standard deck tech, and today we have Grixis Midrange, standard all-star deck really. This deck has performed incredibly well, but we've added a few new additions to the deck from the new Phyrexia set. This deck is still ridiculously strong. I've added some new cards, not a huge amount, because the deck is just still really good, and I think it has a place still in the meta game right now. Now, the new additions we've added in the deck from the new set, we've added in a couple of copies of Sheoldred. Edict. It's just a great removal spell. I think it's probably one of the best removal spells in standard, to be honest. Really good, really versatile, really rate it. Another new cards, we're running one copy of the new Kaito. I want to try it out in this deck. Now, we did see the first Kaito before in previous editions of the deck, and I want to try out this new one. I actually think it's pretty good. So it has a passive. Whenever one or more creatures I control deals combat damage to a player, I may return one of them to my hand. If I do, I may activate his loyal ability twice instead of once, which is pretty good, right? So +1, it can make a target creature not attack or block until my next turn. Doing that twice, good little bit of protection right there. 0, draw a card. So if there's nothing really happening, you could just draw 2. Really good. And then -2, you get a 2/2 token with Death Touch. When it leaves the battlefield, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. So I think it's actually pretty good. I think it's pretty good. So we're going to try it out. We can see how this goes. And then we're running one copy of the new Vraska. We've played it before in a few other decks, and it has just been performing incredibly well. Just being able to completely remove a creature, you know, opposing Sheoldreds and things like that. Just be like, yep, it's now a treasure token. Really useful. The proliferate is not that important, but it's mainly just the removal spell, and the card draw is really good. So let's go through the rest of the main deck. So we've got 2 copies of Cut Down. Great little cheap removal spell. Then we have 3 copies of Make Disappear. Great counter. Being able to counter big top end cards or stop your opponent's game plan is always relevant. Then we have 2 copies of Go for the Throat. Just a really good removal spell in the format. Then we've got 1 copy of Infernal Grasp rather than 3 Go for the Throat, only because of Reckoner Bankbuster. A lot of this is going around, so I thought, you know what, we'll diverse it a little bit and we'll add in a different card. Then obviously we've got 2 copies of Sheoldred's Edict. We've got 1 copy of Abrade. It's a great removal spell against a lot of threats, deals with Bankbuster as well. Then we've got 4 copies of Bloodtithe Harvester. I mean, probably one of the best 2-drop creatures in the format. It's just so popular, does everything, gives you some, you know, card filtering, allows you to kill a creature, just a good aggressive threat, 2 mana. Then we've got 2 copies of Bankbuster for ourselves. This is a good card because it allows us to draw lots of cards, keep that card flow going, and applying pressure to our opponent as well. Really rate it. Then we've got 1 copy of Soul Transfer. It's great, you know, great removal spell, 3 mana, exile creature or planeswalker, where you can return a creature or planeswalker from your graveyard to your hand. And if you have an artifact and enchantment, which we can do in this deck, then you get to do both. Pretty good. You know, exiling is nothing to ignore. Very strong. Then we got 4 copies of Fable the Mirror Breaker. You know, one of the best cards in the format. Smooths out your draws, allows you to ramp, gives you a threat. When it flips, it can become extremely powerful. All the other creatures in our deck, really good. Then we got 4 copies of Corpse Appraiser. 3 mana, 3/3. Interacts your opponent's graveyard, gives us card advantage. This is overall, you know, such a good card. It's one of the reasons why we're playing Grixis. It is such a good value card and a really good threat, all rolled into one. We've got 2 copies of Sheoldred. I mean, pretty standard. 4 mana, 4/5 Death Touch. Drains your opponent for 2 life whenever they draw a card. So they draw a card, they lose 2. You draw a card, you gain 2. Life gain, big threat, powerhouse. Then we got 1 copy of the new Kaito. Then we got 2 Grixis Command. Now, I've added in Grixis Command in the main deck because there are a ton of decks that go wide, and tokens are a problem in the format right now. This is really good. This is a great way to just clear the board, get some creatures back, make a creature big, make them sacrifice their biggest threat. Really useful. So we're running 2 copies to go alongside our 4 copies of Invoke Despair. Invoke Despair, powerhouse. However, it doesn't do very well against lots of creatures. That's why it kind of pairs up quite nicely with the Grixis Command. So that's what we're trying out today. And then 1 copy of Vraska. Then in the lands, we have 2 Swamp, 1 Abandoned Mire for Graveyard Recursion, 2 Blue-Black Dual lands. We've got another 2 Blue-Black Dual lands. Then we got 2 Red-Blue Dual lands. Then another 2 Red-Blue Dual lands. Then we've got 4 Blackcleave Cliffs, new land, fast land, red-black, get out the gate quick. Then we've got 1 Haunted Ridge, red-black dual land. Then we've got 4 copies of Sulfurous Springs, again another red-black dual land. And then 4 copies of Xander's Lounge as a great way to fix our mana and to cycle it if we draw it late in the game. We're going to play 5 best of 1 games of standard. If you want to give this deck a try, the deck list is in the description below, guys. Alright, let's get into it. Okay, right, game number 1 with Grixis Midrange. We're on the draw. This is a fine hand to keep. We're against mono reds. Okay, this is an okay hand. Yeah, this seems fine. Us being on the draw, though, is quite tricky against mono red. Always is. Always is tricky. So we're going to keep bringing out things for the force them to kill with a burn spell. Next time we'll play the Mirror Breaker. Oh, that is a big chicken. That is a big, big chicken. They tackle both will block. We'll trade. That's another chicken. Yep, we'll trade here. Taking lots of damage there. That's fine. So they're back now to 1/1s. So we'll play the... We have a counterspell. That's not great. We will play the Mirror Breaker only because we really need to ditch some of these bad cards and hopefully draw something good. I think we'll ditch a land and we'll ditch... That's another big flaming chicken. We'll ditch a Make Despair. All the chickens. Oh my. We might just die to chickens here. This is what I mean. On the play, mono red, especially with this quick start, just so hard to deal with. So hard to deal with. I mean, this seems pretty good. Got the quick aggressive start that our opponent's got here. Trying to think what we could draw. Not that. None of those either. Not dead yet. Definitely getting in for 2. We've got 3 cards in hand as well. We're gonna end up taking so much damage. Yeah, we are. Over to you, opponent. Player far, yep. That is to be expected. Could have countered that, but is what it is. Scroll on top. Okay, lightning strike. Any burn spell we lose. There we go. Alright, we've lost the first game. Mono red on the play. Yeah, it's super tough. Alright, game number 2. We did just lose and got absolutely demolished by mono red. And we'll keep this. We are on the play. We do have removal. This is fine. Hopefully not another mono red. No. That's good for us at least. Mono black though, so we've got to be careful for all the Invoke Despairs under the sun. We'll exile this. Don't want to be dealing with that later on. Okay. And an Evolved Sleeper. Sure, we have an Abrade, that's pretty good. I land. Yeah, we'll just deal with this. Game 3. We're not going to discard any cards because there's no real point. Because all of these are relevant. This is really good at stopping Invoke Despair, so I want to keep... That's fine. I want to keep this up. A land. I'm tempted not to play that. However, I do... I'm going to jam in. And I'm going to Edict. Yeah, I'm going to jam in and I'm going to Edict. Then they can decide what they want to do here. They can trade? Okay. That's fine. Was going to go for the throat that. Sorry. Oh, we're going to counter that. No, thank you. Another Revolt Sleeper. Okie doke. Another land. That's fine. We can play that one and then we can cycle that one. We'll deal this. Get in for 3. And we shall pass. Yep, they're on 7. There they are on 7. Okay, they're keeping the Trespasser back on defense. Pretty wise. Sure. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Oh, another land. We don't want that. Oh, I think that's game, right? Okay, the land. There we go. I think that's game. It is indeed, unless they got removal. Yes, we'll take that. Game number 2. That was good. That was good. Invoke Despair off the top. Beautiful. Right, opponents on the draw. Game number 3. We're 1-1. Open hand seems strong. For removal, we got the Mirror Breaker. We're going to be playing against an aggressive deck. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. We'll go with Blackcleave Cliffs and pass. Turn 2. Go for the throat or an Edict. Oh, beautiful. We're going to make it look like we're red, black. And we're going to deal with this one now. We've got Edict, we can play Mirror Breaker, we can play Corpse Appraiser. I think here we will play the Mirror Breaker here. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. We're gonna block. We can't afford to take that. Yep. Another removal spell would be nice. Okay, we might discard this. Yeah. Another Bloodtithe. The thing is if we now make them sacrifice, they can sacrifice this becomes absolutely massive. Where we go? Now I kind of wish we played this one first and then kept up the go for the throat, but yeah. We're going to take 2 from our lands, which is not ideal. Yep, which means this is a 5-5. Sheoldred is a good play next turn, because we'll have blockers. We're going to take a lot of damage. I think we could be dead here. Oh, go for a throat off the top, please, or Sheoldred's Edict. Sheoldred's okay. Yeah, we are going to take some damage from our lands. We are on 4. Don't we die? Is this still 4? No. Okay. Number modified. Sure. Land. Does have trample. That's fine. We'll play Sheoldred and we'll pass. No, really? What a lucky top deck. You've got to be kidding me. Alright, fair enough. Wow. Do you know how difficult it is for a deck like that to remove Sheoldred? Wow. Okay, fair play. Fair play. Okay, right, we're on the draw. This hand is an interesting one. If one of these was a red source, I would snap keep. After mulligan. That's fine. We will get rid of this. Okay. Yeah, this might be a problem. This will be a powerhouse, but this could be a big problem. That was a good draw. It's still a big problem. That's fine. We'll block. We'll block. We'll make him sack this. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, that's fine. We're not going to get rid of that. We're not going to use that blood token for anything because we want to keep everything that we have so far. Yeah, we don't mind the damage. It's the toxic that's the issue. Don't play anything. Interesting. That is an insanely good draw. Yep. He might have Tyvar stand. We'll take 3. We'll take 1. We'll go to 3. He might have a Tyvar stand there, and I don't want to lose Sheoldred. Good draw. I can't believe I'm doing this, but remove your friction might token. Tyvar's stand. Kill your might token. Another Tyvar's stand. I am corrupted, yeah, that's true. He's going to protect the might token. Nah, that's fair. All for the little might token, eh? Another Tyvar stand. Sure. The little might that could. We need a land. If we can get a land, we're okay. Yeah. Opponent... Oh, okay, we did get a land. Good. Our opponent's just going to get us with this might, isn't he? Now here, it sounds silly, but I might do this and then return a creature. We're only on 4. They're not killing us with life. They are quite flooded. I might just play Vraska here and tick up. And next turn... Yeah, I know it's my go. I'm going to probably... Yeah, then we can Vraska next turn. Oh, it's power. Yep. There we go. Bring back the Harvester. All that for a little Might token. There we go. We got there in the end. Okay, right. 2 and 2 now. Okay, game number 5. On the play. We don't have blue, but we'll keep. We are on the play. If we had blue, this would be perfect, but it's fine. We draw a blue, however, like next turn, then we're okay. Then we're doing good, but we'll lead off with a swamp. So does our opponent. Okay, we didn't draw a blue. That is an issue, but we got the Mirror Breaker. It's fine. If we were on the draw, I would have mulliganed this, but on the play, it's not too bad. If need be, we can ditch these to the Mirror Breaker. Well, that was a turn too late there. Cut down. Pretty standard. Pretty standard from the mono black player there. Friction Arena. Okay. We do have a Sheoldred. I'm going to keep one, I think. Yeah. Yeah, we'll discard one. We'll keep another one. Okay, we drew another black land. Kind of annoying. No Bloodtithe. I mean, Friction Arena's really good against us. Just good in general. It's just a lot of card advantage, but... Wish we had blue mana to counter that. Sure.
Consider yourself fortunate,
I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna be super tough. We're gonna have to get rid of this. This is just okay. Okay. Now we're doing good. Don't mind if I do. I mean, our opponent can do the same back, but that was a nice little clean-up there. Yep. Yeah, blue. We'll just play Bankbuster. We'll draw, because we've got nothing else better to do. If we draw a blue. Okay. Bankbuster's good because it gives us protection from Invoke Despairs. Sheoldred. Sure. Yeah, we'll draw. Still no blue. Nice. Kill my guy. We'll animate. Nothing else better to spend my mana on. Play a land, and we'll jam in for 4. Put our opponent on 5. Not a lot of life to play with. We need a blue mana though. Sure, that's fine. I think next turn we will... Oh god. We'll make them sack. We'll play Sheoldred. And we'll get in and we'll swing. Absolutely fine. In fact, they don't draw removal for a Sheoldred. We win. Over to you. Do you ever go for a throat? Good game. 3-2. 3-2. We managed to finish on a positive record. Not bad. 3-2 with the deck. Not bad. You know, it was a bit rough when we lost that game with Sheoldred and they top decked that removal spell. Kind of felt like we could have stabilized in that one. But yeah, you know, it's pretty good. And yeah, so overall, the deck seems pretty good. We didn't really get to see Kaito. I know there's only one copy in the deck. We didn't draw it. We didn't see it in any game. Might add a second one. May try and see if I can cut something else where to throw in a second one just to try out. Maybe drop a Vraska and try out 2 Kaito. We did see a Vraska in the game. We didn't really cast it. However, we did cast Sheoldred's Edict quite a bit in those games, and that card is an absolute powerhouse. I do still think this is a great deck, guys. You can play around, you can tweak it as much as you like, because this deck is very, very good, very strong. Still think it's going to be tier 1 moving into, you know, forward with this standard format. If you want to give this deck a try for yourself, guys, the deck list is in the description below. And also, if you made this far into the video and you've enjoyed it, make sure to smash the like button, make sure you subscribe for more Magic content, and as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.